I spent more than 30 years in Germany, where I studied 6 years mechanical engineering with a specialty of process and energy at the University of Braunschweig, northern part of Germany.
After doing his PhD in the same field, Mr. Makina's profile and academic background allowed him to join BMA Group in Germany as responsible for engineering and development. BMA Group, located in Braunschweig, is a worldwide leader in the sugar industry with more than 180 years of experience. Mr. Makina climbed the ladder very quickly in the company by leading several mega projects until being promoted to the function of the company's vice president. Soon, he was convinced that the future of the company is in the MENA region and Africa due to a nascent need for the rehabilitation of obsolete factories.
End of 2006, beginning of 2007, I proposed to BMA to establish a company in Tunisia. That means a subsidiary in Tunisia to cover the MENA market, Middle East, North Africa, and Africa itself. We have chosen Tunisia because the location of Tunisia is a strategic location between Europe and Africa. Tunisian offer also qualified engineer and people, so that we have a triangle relationship between Germany, the supplier of technology and equipment, Tunisia for engineering and development, and MENA and Africa, the market where BMA as a German group can develop the business.
Following its establishment in Tunisia and by applying this triangular business model, BMA experienced a spectacular expansion of its activities. BMA Germany's turnover was multiplied by 4 following a surge in the recruitment of engineers within its Tunisian subsidiary, which currently employs around 50 engineers.
BIA is following the project from the first feasibility study to make it an order for BMA Group. And BMA likes this very well.
Notwithstanding some concerns, the successful implementation of this triangular business model has eventually convinced BMA Group to delegate a new and somehow risky activity to BIA Tunisia, delivering turnkey sugar factories in Africa based on exclusive BIA design and technology. In doing so, BIA is following 3 key steps: project design, qualification of local contractors, supervision of the construction process from A to Z.
We convinced BMA, due to our qualified people here in Tunisia, qualified engineers who learned from many projects in the past, they can manage they understood the culture here. That means they manage the intercultural problems, the administration's problems related to this type of turnkey projects.
BIA engineers are now recognized as experienced professionals in the sugar technology field. Their know-how has transformed the company into a successful and attractive training school for the company's customers as well as partners. Today, BIA Tunisia is regularly running training sessions on the management of complex turnkey projects for German engineers from BMA Group.
BIA becomes an international company operating in the Middle East, for example, in Egypt and Saudi Arabia, but also in Europe, where Arab investors are investing in sugar factories.
The triangular business model illustrates the central role of Tunisia as a hub for German companies to access African markets. By relying on the expertise, solid experience and large network of Tunisian companies in Africa and skilled labor force, this win-win business partnership offers German companies the possibility to penetrate more easily emerging and promising markets in Africa.